Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to Tay TV and my video. This is my first time reacting to this video. This video caught my eye. It's called Brick Lady Who Slapped Man Finally Held Accountable. So I'm going to hear this situation and give my take on it. Let's get into this video.
Oh, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a
Okay, so before I get into this video, I'm going to just say this: a person should never ever hit a person with a brick. I don't know what happened in the situation so far, but she should have never got hit with a brick. I'm going to say that, but I'm going to get into this video so I can get the full story.
Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch. Y'all see it? Y'all see it? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why is this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that get in the car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women?
That's not okay at all.
You finally hear from one of the guys who was there when the girl got hit by the brick for not giving her number up.
I was one of the guys who was there that did not help her when she was getting hit with the brick.
Okay, so
right?
Let's see why he didn't help
I
her.
feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her.
She was smacking
Why would I go
white
defend somebody
people? What?
that's actually looking for trouble?
Woman known as Brick Lady charged in Houston after being accused of making the...
So it says, this last time I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna watch it fully through. But it says, woman known as Brick Lady charged in Houston after being accused of making whole thing up, raising $42,000 on a GoFundMe. So she just made this whole thing up just to make money out of it. Things people do for money. Money is the root of all evil.
The whole thing up, raising $42,000 on GoFundMe. Now, for those of you who don't remember, as you guys can see, I did play the clip of, the original video. But also, let me tell you the frustration that I have. You see, this woman was at the forefront of the biggest divide that women, especially, quote unquote, black women, and the reason why I say quote unquote is because this was all just sending this message to black women that they're the least protected, that they're the least it, and that, no man will protect you.
Yeah.
And, it amped up that whole protect black women thing, that we're the least protected and stuff like that over a false pretense. Okay, women were bashing men left, right, and center. They were talking about how they don't feel safe. They were just going off based off of these women's false allegations about getting hit with the brick. Now this woman is being charged for felony theft because while they were sending her a GoFundMe, up to $42,000 to help her recover for what she was going through, Although, after the whole situation happened, they said it did not look like it was the result of any blunt face trauma or anything like that. Although people had seen that she has done this time and time again, there was a strong community of women who were rallying behind this woman who believed her.
She shouldn't have made this up. Shaking my head.
We gotta get to the news article, okay? The news article says a woman who went viral on social media after making claims a man assaulted her with a brick outside of a Houston nightclub is now accused of raising tens of thousands of dollars in a GoFundMe scam.
According to charging
Her name is
documents.
Rhoda. She has been charged with felony theft by deception. According to charging documents, Osmond raised at least $40,000 through a fraudulent GoFundMe page she started in September that claims she was the victim of a similar attack more than 3 years ago. So this
she
is
did
something
this
that people
3
have already
years
seen
ago.
her do. This is not something new. And when people brought it up and were saying, hey, she talked about this exact same thing that happened before. Now it's gotten bigger and she's gotten more viral from this situation. Maybe we should do a little diligence. So you mean to tell me there was no video of the action? There's no camera recording for the building? Nothing? This says how it started. On September 3rd, Houston police officers responded to an aggravated assault incident. They met Osmond and her female friend. During the investigation, officers reported that Osmond was intoxicated, hostile, and irate. In the original police report made at the scene, Osmond claimed that she was walking on Schumacher Lane where an unknown man threw a brick at her when she would not give him her phone number, court documents show. She also told officers she had ordered an Uber and believed the brick-throwing suspect was the Uber driver. Osmond said she got into the car with him, where he then tried to kidnap her, according to documents. Osmond stated the suspect was involved in human trafficking and had a large group of women in the car with him. That was on September 3rd, okay? On September 15th, detectives tried to reach Osmond, but the number she provided was her friend's number, who was also at the scene when the incident was reported. The friend said she was not from Houston and went out to several places to drink with Osmond, documents show. She said Osmond reportedly called her male friends to come pick them up. When the men arrived, Osmond and the friend got into their vehicle, which was a dark-colored sedan. The woman told investigators that she got into the right front passenger seat and Osmond in the back seat with another man. As they were driving, she reportedly heard Osmond yell, "Ouch, why you hit me?" but stated that she did not hear an argument before she heard Osmond yell. Osmond's friend further details the incident. The friend stated off the record that she did not believe Osmond was hit with a brick, according to charging documents. The friend told detectives the suspect who allegedly assaulted Osmond got out of their vehicle, got into another vehicle, and drove off. She said Osmond went live on Instagram and that she tried to convince Osmond to call the police. The friend said she did not know the two men she got in the car with and would not be able to positively identify the suspects involved, according to the documents. Okay, let's just back up. First of all, this is already a problem. She said that she called the Uber driver. Then she said the Uber driver tried to kidnap her, that it was trapped. She said a whole bunch of lies.
Yeah. She said
The girl who was with her that same night said, that's not anything that happened. Those were her friends that came and picked us up. What Uber? What Uber?
Right.
You so busy trying to tear down men and quote unquote decenter men, dismantle the patriarchy by any means necessary, that you can't even get your life straight with your friend. Like, you couldn't even get it together. Next thing says, on September 19th, a detective finally made contact with Osmond. During the phone interview, Osmond told the detective that her friend came to town and picked all the clubs they went to that night. They reportedly started at the O2 Lounge and then went to the Liquid Lounge. Osmond said as they left the club, she called an Uber. According to the charging documents, when the dark-colored sedan pulled up, Osmond thought it was the Uber she had called and got inside. Osmond told the detective that's when the suspect hit her in the face with a brick. She also stated that she did her own investigation and found out it was a man named Olan Douglas who assaulted her. When Osmond was asked where was her friend at the time, she reportedly became upset and said her friend was far away from her while talking to another guy. Osmond then changed her story again to say she was assaulted at the Liquid Lounge Club. After more questioning from the Houston police detective, Osmond became upset, asked to speak with the detective supervisor, and then hung up. The detective said he still provided her the name of his sergeant. And then, you see, this is the thing that I don't like about these kind of stories, right? I'm going to continue to read, but this is the things that I don't like, because you are sitting here, you created this whole false narrative, you went and you made up all these lies, you had all these women on your side, and you're saying that you're doing it in the name of protecting women and because you want women to feel safe and feel heard and feel protected, but at the same time, you are standing here and you are blatantly lying, which is going to cause a major problem for victims who are really in these scenarios or situations. And it's going to be harder for them to be believed because of women like you who lie. That's the foolishness I don't like. All these women who talk about city girl culture, you can do bad by yourself, and we just lie on these men and take them for what they got. They say they love women, but do they? Because the repercussions of their actions always affect the innocent women for real. There was a woman recently, who I think they finally dropped the charges for her having a miscarriage in the bathroom of a hospital.
They dropped the
because
charges.
they felt like, maybe she was one of these women who be plotting, lying, trying to, make a situation happen. And so instead of now believing women immediately because of these situations, they automatically have no defense for women. So the same thing that you said that you were trying to defend or protect, you're actually the one that's the demise of it.
Right, so let's get into the surveillance video.
It makes me so mad. Y'all, it makes me so mad. On September 20th, Houston police detectives canvassed the area where the assault was reported and spotted surveillance cameras in the 5600 block of Schumacher. The company that owns the cameras provided detectives with footage from them, charging documents show.
Okay,
In the footage, the man that Osmond claimed hit her, Olan Douglas, was also identified. Detectives said Douglas, Osmond, and her friend were seen talking amongst each other and walking towards TikTok Garden Lounge located in the 5600 block of Schumacher Lane. They all reportedly went inside the club together. About 20 minutes later, the video shows the trio walk outside the club, then walk toward a white Maserati that was parked directly on the side of the business. Douglas was reportedly seen leaning on the right front passenger door while Osmond walked towards him. According to the documents, the surveillance footage shows that Osmond started dancing on Douglas while her friend was in front of the vehicle talking to another man.
Okay.
The video then reportedly shows all four people get inside the Maserati. The unidentified man got into the driver's seat, the friend got in the right front passenger seat, and Osmond and Douglas entered the back according to documents. A few minutes later, Douglas was reportedly seen getting out the back right side, and then Osmond and her friend also got out. According to charging documents, Osmond and Douglas were in an argument, and Douglas reportedly swung his right hand while holding what appeared to be a plastic water bottle and struck Osmond in the face.
A plastic water.
What happened to the black truck? What happened to the Uber driver? What happened to the Uber? Like, what happened to that? This is a white Maserati. The friend said it's a black car. You say it's a black car. It's a white car. Did you not think of surveillance footage? Detectives said Osmond then sat in the front passenger seat of the vehicle while Douglas stepped away from her. He reportedly got into the back of the seat of an Audi A3 that had pulled up. When Osmond got out the vehicle, detectives said the unidentified man who was driving it took off. The footage capturing the incident did not support Osmond's recorded statement, charging documents show. This man had a plastic water
Water
bottle.
bottle. Plastic water bottle.
Let me just ask you a question. You see, just if you had a plastic water bottle and maybe you're doing something and it accidentally even hits you or falls on your face, is that anything that's going to do such damage as to swell your face up like that?
No, not at all.
Absolutely not. When Osmond went live on Instagram after the incident, she went viral on social media. On September 4th, a day after the alleged assault was reported, a GoFundMe account was created and listed Osmond as the beneficiary. The account raised $42,302 as of October 25th, 2023, according to charging documents. It stated that she was attacked by a black male as she was walking down the street because she declined to give him her phone number, the report read. The page reads, woman gets hospitalized after allegedly being hit in the face with a brick by a man she refused to give her number. The alleged incident happened in Houston. She says she was surrounded by men who did absolutely nothing. She says the man got in a car and left the scene after assaulting her and is afraid he will never get caught. The viral video link on the GoFundMe still directs to an Instagram account. The video received more than 1 million likes. A link for Rhoda's external injuries redirects to TikTok and currently shows the video as unavailable. The GoFundMe account is reportedly frozen after several donators reported it as fraudulent. This is mayhem. Okay, this is crazy. Not only the lies, the deception, but following behind that is the story that she created. They watched it on camera and watched exactly what happened. And then when they go back and see the amount, she said kidnapping, she said all these things.
Her friend should have told her, and her friend should have stepped in and told her to don't do that. Her real friend should have told her, no, this is something that you shouldn't do, because if people find out it's fake, then it's not really going to be good. Someone should have told her, no, just don't do that.
That were not true. And women, just because she was a woman, ran behind her and said, I have to defend her. Even though there's proof that she's done it before. Even though this is not her first rodeo. I want to see how many women are going to stand and hold this woman accountable now after finding out the truth. Because we know, they love to run and hide and be like, oh, I don't know what happened. I thought. This is crazy.
Let's see.
TikToker provides police information on Osmond's false claims, past alleged scams. During the investigation, detectives said they received a call from Daphne Sutton, a mental health advocate and blogger on TikTok, who believed Osmond was conducting a scam because of a similar situation that happened in Minneapolis in 2020. She reportedly provided detectives with another GoFundMe account that was created by or for Osmond in 2020 with the same narrative of a black man hitting her. Sutton made TikToks about the incident and said some of Osmond's friends and ex-roommate also reached out to her to provide a statement. Detectives reached out to Minneapolis Police Department to ask about the GoFundMe titled "Help Black Muslim Mother Pay Her Medical Bill," documents read. The description stated a young black Muslim single mother was viciously assaulted by private security in Minneapolis, sustaining multiple facial contusions, a black eye, and injuries to her leg. She needs an estimated $5,000 to pay for medical bills, legal fees, and a new phone and more. This is the same exact scenario. 3 years prior, same exact situation. The Minneapolis Police Department told the Houston Police Department that it has not received any reports of Osmond being assaulted in 2020. The department stated that the last contact officers had with Osmond was in 2012 for public lewdness and disorderly conduct.
Y'all give me y'all thoughts on this.
The ex-roommate of Osmond also reached out and told detectives that she and Osmond were no longer friends after discovering Osmond was scamming people and she wanted no part of it. She said Osmond reportedly created the GoFundMe in 2020, claiming that someone hit her, but she knew that it was a lie. At the time of this writing, Osmond has not been arrested. According to court records, Osmond has several prior charges in the Virgin Islands, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Listen, she is currently on bail for a separate offense from September 22nd, 2023 for felony assault and domestic violence. She was charged with 2 accounts of misdemeanor domestic violence in Steele County, Minnesota. The Harris County District Attorney's Office is asking the court to enter a $50,000 bail on the theft by deception and charge she now faces here. Listen, this woman has been running amok. Lying,
Yes,
manipulating, misusing, and I hope that this story goes as viral as the story did when she made the lie, and how all these feminists were coming to defend her and support her and be there for her, and they're talking about vengeance against men. I hope that people will understand now why people are in the situations that they're in. It's because the same people that said they love you, they support you, they got your back, they're doing this to defend you, are the same people who are making it so you are not easily believed.
That's right.
Which is wild.
It is wild.
Maybe now you will understand the same women who said that they love women and support women and all of these things. Maybe you will look at them now, you will watch them keenly, watch their movements and their behaviors, and realize that they will do anything to dismantle relationships or the balance between men and women because they're unhappy. Because they can't get the results that you have.
Oh, cut my light. Hold on.
I knew this was a lot to read. I'm outraged.
She's
Okay, we
outraged.
already knew it was a lie, but the fact that they have video evidence
This is it for
is
this
wild
video.
to me.
Let's get. This is it for this video.
Very
Thank
wild.
you.
I'd like to know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.